Hey, welcome to Half the Battle. So, I watched the Nostalgia Critic's Christmas episode. It was funny and heartwarming and all that, but the real question is, was the Christmas tree really worse than Cobra Claws Are Coming to Town?
Well, the animation was awful, the voice acting was worse than when I tried to do accents, and the moral is extremely weak. However, I didn't see a single sailor humping a slab of beef.
And hey, at least the Christmas tree had a moral, stupid as it was. I tried looking for a moral in the G.I. Joe episode, and I couldn't find one. And I looked really hard.
So, I'm declaring victory.
Something that's very easy to do, especially if the other person has no idea they were at war with you. It's the way I became the supreme ruler of Norway and parts of Canada. Just don't tell anybody living there that. So, victory is mine, and that should have been the end of it. I was happy. You guys are happy. Then this clown shows up.
Apparently, he didn't like my Christmas review. Turns out he was going to review it himself, but I got there first. And the thing that upsets him the most seems to be that I didn't point out CoverGirl was shooting at Cobra Commander at point-blank range and missing.
I should have mentioned that. I should have pointed out in the G.I. Joe cartoon that people miss when they shoot at other people. Why don't I just point out that the sky is blue while I'm at it?
But after that, this guy just took it too far. Do you know what he dared to do?
He said that I was knowledgeable, and he insinuated that I had talent. Nobody, and I mean nobody, says that and gets away with it, you git. You want a war? You want to challenge me? Fine, bring it on! And I've got just a thing for you.
I've got the perfect G.I. Joe episode all ready for you to review, buddy. If you want to see this jackass challenging me, as well as hear him complain about my Christmas episode, go check out his videos here. Though why anybody would ever do that, I have no freaking idea.
You may have noticed by now that this video is a little light on the review side of things. Well, to be honest, with the holidays and work, I've been really busy, so I haven't had time to work on a proper review. That, and I got a 3DS for Christmas, so I've been doing that. Have I mentioned I'm a lazy man?
If you want somebody to blame, blame Linkara. I know I do. Dude never shuts up about goddamn Pokemon, so I had to check it out, and now I'm hooked. Yet another thing that I'm addicted to. Thanks a lot, jackass.
Still, I don't want to leave you hanging completely, so here's a short look at the last toy I bought in 2013, the Data Viper.
And here he is from 2013, the Data Viper.
Data.
What?
My name. It is pronounced Data.
Right, Data Viper. Sorry about that. And there really are only two things that I can say about this figure. It looks extremely cool, and it's completely useless. And both for the same reason. It's the accessories. They really make this guy shine. You've got a sleek, futuristic look that for some reason reminds me of Robotech a little. I can't overstate enough how awesome this figure looks. Just make sure you never, ever touch him. Yeah, this thing was not made to be played with, people. Parts of his accessories will fall off if you as much as glance in their general direction. And the figure itself is very prone to falling over. The controls that slide over his hands and arms are a particular joy to work with. In fact, while taking photographs, one of them just spontaneously fell off without me doing anything. This will also cause the red cables to fall off the things, as they are not very secure. Your couch will freaking love this figure. So many parts to eat. And unless you manage to perfectly balance him, this guy will fall over. A lot. Even with the freaking figure stand. Because he's so top heavy, you see. His chest rig is too damn big, and it has lots of crap hanging off it. An antenna, satellite dish, and 2 freaking missile launchers. You know, it would have been far better if the chest piece had been smaller and molded onto the figure. You'd still have the great look, but without the balance issues. His helmet is okay, but it's also so big that it becomes a little goofy looking. The final accessory I'll talk about is also the best one. This guy comes with a drone. And the thing can even hold his guns for extra firepower. Finally, something with actual play value. It does remind me of something entirely different though, probably because of the color used. Yeah, Kapla, Cobra Commander. Without his accessories, he's just a guy in a jumpsuit, though the second helmet makes him look like a crash test dummy, really. In conclusion, it's a great looking figure, but definitely one to keep on a shelf, to be looked at from afar. Preferably while it's being held in place by vice grips or super glue or something. And that's really all there is to say about the Data Viper. So, everybody get ready for New Year's Eve.
Personally, I'm off to go celebrate New Year's Eve at a friend's house. And I'd like to apologize in advance to said friend and his family for urinating in places I really shouldn't. Here, have a present to compensate. And finally, I hope each and every one of you has a great New Year's Eve and a wonderful 2014. See you next week, everybody!